Alright, we're going to do a video here showing how to upgrade your Power Gemini battery box from the 12 volt 7 amp batteries to the 12 volt 14 amp batteries. So first we're going to remove the 4 bolts holding the top battery cover on. This is a 7/16 socket. And on the back too, you'll need to use a socket wrench so you don't have to remove the wheels. You'll be able to lift the battery cover off, set aside, and then you'll see your two 7 amp batteries, which we're going to remove. So you can pull the terminals off, kind of keep them together on each side of the box. Remove this pad here in the middle. So new larger batteries will take up the entire space. Then we take our new batteries. You can set one in here. And again, you want to make sure you're taking a red wire or black wire, one or the other, from the controller. And then you take the opposite wire from the circuit down here, and that's how you make your connection. So here on this side we got red wire from the controller, black wire from the circuit. You also want to make sure, just to give you a little more space, you put the fat end of the connector here down towards the battery when you make the connection. And now I got a couple of pieces of Gorilla tape. This helps with wire management. So you can get that, once that's seated there, put one piece of tape just behind the terminal, secure it there. Second piece of 3-inch tape, secure the second wire. We'll come around to the other side. This one you can kind of set off to the side to give yourself a little more room. And again, we're going to take the connections, one black from the controller and one red from the circuit. Fat end down, secure that there. Same thing. take this one out, put two pieces of tape in the same way we did the last one, This one's going to be circled back around. The wires are going to circle back around because we're going to run them back in and nest them. Alright, so now we got all the wires connected and contained. We're going to take the batteries, turn them so that one is, so obviously the terminals are on opposite ends, and you kind of nest them together and they'll slide in. Once you have the wires correctly located, they'll slide in quite easily. Again, you might just have to move around and make sure there's no wires getting in the way or crossing. So now they're seated. You can push the excess wires off these down in between. They're secure. Go through, make sure the connections are still good. And they are. Now you're set to go. We're going to put the battery cover back on. We're using the same bolts. Slides right on. Grab the 4 bolts we removed before, get them started here with your fingers. And again, we can run them back in with our 7/16. Wrench on the back. And that's it. There's your upgraded battery box.